before the video starts, remember to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of my content, and also be sure to click the notification bell for notifications. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Hello guys, I'm Rebecca from Rebecca's Creations. Welcome to a brand new Sims 4 video. And today guys, I'm doing the Generations Sims 4 challenge, Toddler to Adult. And in this challenge guys, you have to make a new sim from a toddler, and you have to basically make them look really pretty up to your standards, and then you have to age up that toddler all the way up to an adult and see if the genetics they created when they were a toddler stays through the whole generation progress. Because as you guys know, the Sims 4 genetics are kind of weird, because sometimes if you give your toddler, for example, a really skinny face, for some reason when they get to adult, for some reason their face has gone like really puffy and like really wide. So it's like really strange. And then sometimes when you make their face really wide, their face gets like really thin. Or like when you give them like thin lips, they have massive lips when they're like 18 or whatnot. So it's a pretty fun challenge to try and do. And the idea is to try and not edit as much as, well, it's edit as much as possible. But when you age up the character, you have to resist editing all their facial features as much as you can. Now, in this challenge, I did edit a little bit. I tried not to, but sometimes there were like things like the eyes or the lips that just looked so out of place. I just had to fix them. But like the whole face shape, I never changed in this challenge. So I stick with that. I stick with that rule. But I do have to sometimes change the mouth and the nose and that. But not very much, not very much. I tried to resist. Now, in this challenge, guys, I'm actually using my incredible Sims 4 characters because you guys love them, I love them, so that's why I thought I would use them again for this challenge. I'm not using the same characters that are in this series. I'm using the duplicates because I've saved these guys to the gallery, and I've chosen to do out of all the Incredibles Violet. I might do the rest of them as well, because I could do Bob from when he was a toddler to an adult. I could do all of them after this actually. I just realised that. Make a little mini series. But yeah, so I thought that would be a great place to start because I love editing girls, and Violet's one of my favourites from the Incredibles, if you guys can tell, because I've kind of done a lot of videos just on Violet and I've kind of almost focused an entire series just on Violet and Tony, so I kind of have a thing for Violet. I mean, she's just adorable, and yeah. Although she's quite relatable, because I'm a teen, she's a teen, you know. So that's probably why I end up using her quite a lot. But yeah, honestly, I just love her black hair and everything. So I just think she's just a go-to Incredible to do if I want to do like a challenge. I'm like, which one should I do first? Violet. Now for each one of Violet's generations, I did her Incredibles outfit and I did her everyday outfit. Cause I just wanted to show you guys, well, I can show you guys more detail if I took off the mask, for example. So just thought I'd show you guys that. Also, I thought it would be interesting to show how Violet would look like, not as a superhero, just in everyday life even, in her generations as well, because, you know, you don't want just a superhero look throughout the whole thing, or else you guys might not be able to see all the beautiful details I've managed to capture onto Violet's face on each stage. Now, for all her stages, I've tried to keep to the long hair, I tried to keep it to the long black hair sort of theme. I only really shortened it when she got older, but that's only because, you know, generally speaking, when the kids get older, well, girls, not just kids, and they have lots of long hair for like a long period of time, often up to teenagers, it's highly likely they cut it a lot shorter when they get older. So it's just kind of progressively, they want to put less effort into the hair and stuff. I don't even know if it's that reason, just people just tend to do it. So I thought, to make it look a bit more mature and stuff, I thought I would shorten the hair. But I did try to keep the long black hair throughout though. And luckily I do have lots of nice custom content black hair to give her, which is really nice. And obviously I've got an incredible super suit for her for every stage, which is handy because I had to grab a suit for child and toddler, because I had to get some for Jack and Dash for the Incredibles the series. But guys, if you haven't watched Incredibles the series, click on the link in the card right now because you guys are totally missing out. I've done so many seasons and series inside the series and lots of challenges on this Incredibles family. And honestly, it's just amazing, and I just love all these guys in the family. And Incredibles 2 was really good as well, guys. I really hope to do Incredibles 3 because I feel like Incredibles 2 was kind of like a mid sort of film and didn't really have like a definitive ending, so I feel like they could definitely do a third one. Hopefully with a time jump, because you guys, you know, we love a good time jump, at least like more than 5 seconds from the last film, I think. But anyways, so we're almost done with Violet's child. Now, as you guys can tell, I did have to sort out Violet's eyes a bit because, I don't know, just the whole face ended up really weird as a child. Like, the transformation from a toddler to a child for Violet just ends up so weird. So I'm just like, oh, I've got to resist not editing all this face, which has gone wrong. But I resisted enough to like not completely revamp the whole look of her face, because her face was messed up from toddler. But yeah, the only thing I managed to do was the eyes. But you know, the eyes needed to be done because they just weren't right. Now I've aged her up to a teen now, like how she is in the film. And the reason why she's wearing her outfit from the Incredibles series is because I actually used the Violet from that series, so I could have the right body shape for her and stuff like that, because it's just easier, isn't it, guys? But her whole look, as you guys can tell, has changed a whole bunch just by editing her slightly from when she was a toddler. And look at that, she's got eyes which are miniature, and as you guys can tell, she's enlarged them a little bit. I tried to resist doing anything else to her face because her face wasn't quite right, but I can't do anything for this challenge. That's the reason why it's a Generations challenge. It's like, really? But yeah, so I had to make sure her nose was right, her skin was right. I went through lots of different progresses for her. She looks similar to Violet that was in the series. I still prefer the version of Violet in Incredibles the series because this Violet is not quite right. Like, it's just so waste, but changing like 2 things when they're younger can make such a big difference, honestly. So next I changed her to an adult. I wasn't sure really what to do to find her, well, to make it look like she's changed loads from a teen to an adult. So I ended up just giving her like a different bow, well, different coloured bow, and changed up her outfit a bit to make her look a bit more mature, and then obviously the hair I ended up doing as well. And I think just in general in this challenge, Violet has had quite a nice transformation. It hasn't been too crazy. I mean, her face has changed a little bit, but it hasn't changed too crazily, which is okay. Like, imagine if we got to like adult and her face was like, oh my gosh, she's got huge lips, she's got a huge chin, what's going on here? But luckily, I think because her face in the film isn't too difficult to kind of replicate in Sims, I think it's just come out quite nicely, which I think is quite nice. So try and find a nice hair for her to have as an adult, and I ended up going for this one, which is kind of in between short hair and long hair. Feels quite a nice sort of look. Anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Most glad if you love Sims 4, and I'll see you all soon. Bye everyone. Tell me in the comments down below which Incredibles family you want me to do next for this challenge. See you soon. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you stayed this long, guys, before you go, I would like to make sure you remember to follow my Instagram, because if you don't know yet, I do have an Instagram account for my YouTube channel called BexCreations_YouTube, where you can find special posts, previews, and all sorts. So if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe now. See you next time, guys.